How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the Positive Mindset Podcast, where we come together to raise our vibration, lift our perspective, and build that positive mindset. My name is Henry, and I'm so thankful to have you here today because in this episode, we're going to activate the positive purpose within yourself. If you're wondering where your fulfillment is going to come from, where your path is going to show, this is going to be the episode for you because we're going to dive into that energy so that you can move forward into positive light. But before we get started, we're going to take a few moments to slow down, zero in. We're going to take some deep, healing, meditative breaths to help us align on the frequency that we want in our lives. So you can pick a word. It could be love, joy, happiness, abundance, whatever frequency you want. And we're going to take a deep breath in. And as you're breathing in, you're going to say this word over and over and over again. Really charge yourself up with that energy. And then as you're holding your breath, visualize yourself doing something in that frequency. And once you exhale, anything that no longer resonates with you will leave you and you'll be in a more positive state. So let's go ahead and take a deep breath in. And out. All right, well, we're going to take another deep breath. This one's about alignment, about getting ourselves in receiving mode so that we can receive the message that we need to hear to get us in that positive state. So just imagine that you are surrounded by the most healing, uplifting energy that's meant specifically for you. It could have a certain color, a certain taste, a certain smell, however you imagine it. And when you breathe it in, it's going to charge you up. It's going to break down the negativity, the blocks, the weight, everything that's just been holding you back. And once you exhale, anything that no longer resonates with you will leave you and you'll be in a more positive state. So let's go ahead and take another deep breath in. And out. Well, before we get started, if there's something that resonates with you in this episode or something that you find powerful, if you're on Spotify or YouTube, you can actually leave a comment below. Not only do those comments help me know what it is that you enjoy and what you want out of these episodes, somebody might read your comment and might inspire them to give it a chance. I want to make this the #1 mindset podcast in the world, and the best way to do that would be together. So whether you leave a comment or you share it with somebody that you think it would help, it would mean the absolute world to me, and I'm so thankful to be on this journey growing together. Now let's dive into today's episode. So purpose, where does it come from? Pain, where does it come from? You look into the world, you feel within. Why do we hurt? Why do we cause pain? Why are all of these things happening? And it's because, and might be a hard perspective to take at first, it's because you allow it within you. You see, if every single person walked around operating in love and light, then this world would reflect that. But people operate in pain. The saying, hurt people, is evident through the entirety of history of how this world operates. So the solution, if we want to create a better world, it's not waiting for people to become better or people to become nicer or somebody to solve it. It's us looking to solve it within. If you're wondering what your purpose is, it's to solve what's within you. When you solve what's within you, you become part of the positive change in the world. And I know it feels hard. It feels like if I, heal my stuff, it's not going to stop the wars. It's not going to stop people, not having enough money or not having food or all these things. In a sense, maybe. But that's when you're only thinking about self. When you switch to the selfless point of view and understand that even if it's 0.0001% into the right direction, it's worth you healing what's within you. Because when you heal what's within you, you become a healed person that heals people instead of a hurt person that hurts people. And it's a journey, it's not a destination, so you're not going to be perfect as you do it. But if you want to know your path, look what's hardest for you. If you can solve it within you, you can become the example that inspires somebody else to solve it as well. That's how we make the shift. You see, this world is not as it is. All the wars, all the pain, the depressions, the ups and downs, like the economy, all that stuff that we see is really a reflection of us. If us as a group, as a humanity, as a species, as energy, soul, spirit, whatever you want to call it, collectively decided to only heal ourselves and in turn heal the world, that's what we would see. But we can't wait for somebody else to make the first move. You can't wait for me to do it. I can't wait for you to do it. We have to do it for ourselves. That's the purpose. In fact, all the hurt, all the pain, all these negative things in the world turn into gifts when you realize that that's your purpose. When you wonder, why me? You're taking the power away because you're asking a question as if you don't have a choice. You do have a choice. You have a choice to choose positivity in negative situations. You have a choice to choose love when it's absent. You have a choice to choose forgiveness when it's not deserved. You see, you have the power to choose always. It doesn't matter the circumstance. The circumstance could never take away your choice. You can always choose light over darkness. Now, I know these choices aren't fair. Sometimes we are victimized. Sometimes people do take advantage of us. People do hurt us. People do these things. And yes, I understand defending yourself. I'm not saying don't defend yourself. I'm not saying don't stand up for yourself. I'm saying, most importantly, find love in every situation. Find forgiveness in every situation. Your ability to find it no matter what is going on directly correlates with your inner peace. If you have perfect inner peace, no matter what happens to you, it won't affect you because you'll have no stock in the world. You won't care. It'll be so little value because you'll tapped into the highest energy. The highest energy is freeing. The highest energy is powerful. The highest energy never runs out of power. So when you're tapped in, you become the infinite version of you. So stop looking external for a solution. There isn't one. The only thing you'll find external is whatever is empty within you. You see, the world is not as it is as you are. Is a direct reflection. Your perception is your reception. Meaning, as you see, you will receive. If you're seeing hurt and pain, that means you're receiving hurt and pain because that's what you are within. The law of attraction says like attracts like. All of these sayings, rhymes, whatever you want to call them, say the same thing. As you are, you will experience. If you want to experience something different, you have to lift yourself up or lower yourself down if you want to experience more negative, more hurt, more pain. It's not about being fair. It's not about what's right or what should happen. It's about the fact that you always have a choice. You always have a choice to be something. And that's all this is. It's a journey of becoming, not a destination-bound trip. You're not trying to go somewhere. You're trying to become something. You're not trying to do something. You're trying to receive something because you receive based on your frequency. If you level your frequency, you receive what it is that you desire. And then you radiate it. When you heal yourself, you bring your healed self wherever you go. This is one of the most breakthrough ideas or thoughts that I ever had in my life. I am somebody that did not love to fly. I had anxiety about it. I didn't enjoy it. And again, it's not the fear of flying I had. It's the fear of crashing. But I fly a lot. And this has been about a year or so ago, maybe 2 years ago. I was on an airplane. I was looking out. It was nighttime, so I could see the city, all the lights, and we're up in the sky. And I was thinking about how I really was ready to be landing. I was done flying. I don't like it. And then I had this thought, if the plane crashed, why is my ego so high that I think and have fear of being on that plane? That I think I know better than the universe or God where I'm supposed to be to learn my lessons. Because that's external looking. That's saying that I don't want this to happen. I'm afraid of this situation. Well, what if this happens? I won't be happy, or that's scary. I'm reacting to something external which isn't even valuable sense of reality. My energy is what's real. Your energy, what's real. Your soul, your spirit, that's what it should all be focused on. And so if I'm supposed to be on a plane that goes down, then I'm going to be the light in that situation because that's where my experience and growth will happen. It's all happening for you. It's not that I want to be on that plane because it ends up working out and we land. If something bad happens and it crashes, it's a blessing because that's where I was there. That's where I was supposed to grow. If life is giving you hard times, it's a blessing because that's your opportunity to grow. If life is giving you struggle, then it's a blessing because that's where you're supposed to grow. It's all happening for you. It's not happening for you to achieve something or receive something. It's happening for you to become something. So if you want a better world, become a healed person. Learn how to love more. Learn how to forgive more. If you have anger within you towards somebody, even if it's deserved, then you are contributing to the anger energy. You are an observer and a creator. You create what you observe. If you're observing anger, pain within you, you will create more anger and pain in the world. That's how it works. You can't turn it off. You can't make it different. You can't only allow these laws to work for the good things. They work unilaterally across the board because there is no good or bad. There's only frequency. There's only energy. And energy operates at certain frequencies. If you want to change the world, change yourself. Heal yourself. Be that example. That's your purpose. Your purpose is strong, and your purpose is to become the rising tide that lifts all ships. Well, thank you so much for listening. I hope this episode was impactful and gave you a different perspective on how it is you can shift the world and shift your experience within. If you want to make sure you don't miss a single episode, make sure you subscribe to my email list. There's a link down below. It will keep you up to date with every single episode. And if you want to follow me on social media, there's my Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook group all down below. So I appreciate all the follows there. And if you're ready to level up, you listen to this episode and you want to work with me, this is what I do. I'm a mindset coach. I work with you in your life to get you into these positive perspectives so that you can heal and grow and achieve as you desire. I'm currently full, so it is a bit of a waiting list, but if you want more information, you can reach out to me via Instagram so that way you can get there, or you can fill out the link below and I'll reach out to you directly as soon as I have more spots available. I appreciate all the conversations. Please know you can always reach out and I will do my best to provide positive, thoughtful perspective for you to help you through your situation. Well, thank you so much for listening. Have a great day, and I can't wait to talk to you next time.